Let's start with your reading, Aries. Today, we're going to do something a little different. Today, we're going to glance over your recent past, your present, and your future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about the messages. If you like this format better, please do me a favor and like the video so that I know to do more of this in the future for you. Now, let's begin with your reading. Okay. All right. The main energy for the reading today is the Seven of Cups reversed. This energy creates the perfect conditions around you to finally see the truth about something. You might be trying to look at things for what they really are, from a logical standpoint, and not from an emotional one. Wanting to see red flags, wanting to see flaws before it's too late, before you invest too much of yourself in the situation. You're definitely coming from some sort of confusion, but when the Seven of Cups will go reversed, you will know what's going on, and you will know what to expect and not to expect from this situation. So let's see what this message is about. In the recent past, we see the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. It looks like you're coming from a time when you felt very in touch with your emotions. You might have started developing an interest for somebody who definitely was able to make an impression on you. The Ace of Cups talks about an awakening of the heart, feeling the butterflies in your stomach, and feeling something you haven't felt in a while. And together with the Six of Wands, feeling seen by someone, feeling the passion and the connection towards someone who's definitely making you feel good. There seems to be something different about this person, something that you don't often see in people, and it definitely created an urge to make this happen. But there is something here that created some sort of friction eventually, something that was said or done, and that changed the dynamic in between the two of you a little bit. In fact, we see that right here in the present, things have slowed down, and we'll need to understand why when we clarify. Now, as we were saying, in the present, we have the Chariot, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords. We see that currently, you still have questions when it comes to this person. Again, there is something that put you on alert, something that happened which made your antenna come out. And now you're wanting to make sure that you're not just wasting your time with someone who might not be who they showed you to be up to this point. Right here, the Chariot, someone who's going full speed, but right now with this Ten of Swords, you're afraid that you're going to pay the price for it. At times we tend to project and we see what we want to see, what we need to see in the moment. And you're now trying to understand if that's the case for you. You might be paying close attention to this person's actions and words, trying to read in between the lines. And you're overall trying to understand if this is someone worth becoming vulnerable for. In the near future, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands. The first thing that we see is that you're going to take your time away from that Ace of Cups and transform it into an Ace of Pentacles for yourself, which means that you're going to take some time away from this Ace of Cups situation. You're wanting to not feel as though you depend on it, as though you're getting lost in it. And you also feel that at this point, things should just be easier than this. It shouldn't be such a struggle to figure things out. You're wanting for someone to go out of their way to make it obvious that they care, without keep you hanging like this. And although you're doing this for yourself, this will actually trigger a reaction on the other side. In fact, we see this King of Wands right here showing someone who's about to take the lead in the situation, about to do something, to say something which will bring some clarity given the main energy. But we don't know yet if this is good news or if instead it's something that will make you walk away from them, this time for good. So let's start clarifying. Let's start by clarifying the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Oh, it's clear right here, and Three of Swords, of course. It's clear right here that you're coming from a situation in the past where you got deeply disappointed. Three of Swords, a heartbreak. And you really thought that with this person, potentially you were going to spend the rest of your life together. And right here, we see that after that experience with Temperance showing up, you have decided to take your time, to not rush into things anymore, to really get to know the person before deciding to invest yourself in it, before really giving yourself to the connection. And I see that in you, Aries, which is a beautiful thing to have. You really give yourself to the person that you love, but at times you realize that you move too quickly. You feel that passion, you feel that fire, and you want to go for it. And although I think that it's absolutely beautiful, if you are dealing with the wrong person, they will take advantage of that, as it happened in the past. And so you were coming from a time where you were rebuilding yourself, recovering from a disappointment, focusing on your independency, happy in your singlehood. And then this person comes along and makes you feel all sorts of emotions. And you're just trying to take your time to not fall for it too quickly. I just feel as though in the past you have lost faith in love, in people. And then this person comes around and you start feeling ready to trust again. But you want to make sure that this time you're not making the wrong move. Plus, on top of that, we've seen that actually something has come up which is creating doubts within you. At this point, we don't know yet if this is also a projection, fear that maybe you're falling in love too quickly, therefore you're trying to find something wrong that it's not really there. But this is just me speculating, so let's see what the cards have to say about the present energy. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Knight of Swords. You know, yeah, I see why you feel this way. Obviously, right here we see mixed messages. Someone who at times is very passionate, very loving, very present, there for you, focused on you. And then some other times instead, someone who's very cold. And you are having hard time understanding if this person is behaving this way out of fear or because they just do not care as much as you hope they do care. And so right here, it really feels like you're trying to find clarity into the conflicting messages and actions that this person takes. And so right here, it's clear that at the moment you need more time, because on one end, you really feel like this could be beautiful. You really feel like this could be something different from what you've had up to this point. Something that maybe is not going to disappoint you, at least this time around. But at the same time, you still have too many questions. And this person, at least in the present, is not doing what they are supposed to do in order to ensure that you're not going to feel as though they don't care about you. It feels like this person is all over the place right now, although they might care given the King of Wands coming up here. And so let's clarify the near future energy, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. Listen, as soon as you stop trying with this person, as soon as you take your time and do not give this person as much attention or even just focus on them energetically, this person immediately is going to miss you. Six of Cups. We see that you are already aware of how beautiful this could be, because you've seen it. When this person is in their Knight of Cups energy, this feels right. This feels good. And you've seen something that this person hasn't seen yet, but something that they will see once they realize that you're not just going to be available to them regardless of them being in a way or another, regardless of them being present and available or not. Right here, it's your time to create boundaries. And you know what? That's very important for you, Aries, overall, because I see that in the past, you have had this tendency to just go all in. And you felt as though when you love someone, you should just completely open up and be there for the other person. But there is one thing that you need to learn in order to break this cycle. And the thing that you need to learn is to focus on yourself first. Love yourself first. There are certain boundaries that you need to have regardless of the fact that you are in love with someone or not. And right here, I do believe that this has served you in order to create those boundaries, in order to understand that. And not only now this person is coming in and surprising you with something here, but also it's coming in back in at the perfect time when you are ready to receive them. Because now you understand that when you create your boundaries, it doesn't mean that you're pushing someone away. It just means that you're making it clear that there are things that are allowed and things that are not allowed. And trust me when I say that this will actually benefit this relationship a lot. There is passion, attraction, someone who wants to fight for you now, someone who starts to feel all of this passion and attraction when they were about to lose you. This is not going to convince you right away because you still need more time to understand if this person is sincere or if they like just the chase. But overall, this is a turning point, not just in the connection, but on your journey as well. You understanding something that you needed to really keep in mind in order to find a type of love that is worthy of you, not that you're worthy of. And so right here, I definitely like this incoming energy. I definitely like this development that we see, but let's see now how the situation is bound to evolve right now. If you were to trust it, if you were to give it a chance, this person is coming back, and it's coming back with some sort of surprise, something that is really going to put a smile on your face. But let's see what this is about. Let's see what this person is going to do and how the situation is bound to evolve in the distant future as well. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Aries, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who will watch the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal live reading. The readings are not 30 minutes anymore. It's just not enough time. So we'll go up to 45 minutes. I send out select people every Monday morning. Oof, too many cards. And I send out emails every Monday morning. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the Ten of Cups. I mean, right here we got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, all the way up to the Ten of Cups. The more we look into this energy, the more we see that this is meant to happen. Regardless of the struggles, regardless of the friction that you have experienced up to this point, This really looks as though it's going to bring happiness and bring everything that you have already envisioned when it came to this person, when it came to this connection. It feels like the two of you have not been in sync. You already know what this can be, whereas this person instead needs more time. They need to wake up to that realization. But once they do, I don't think that there is anything that will hold them back. Once this person shifts into the King of Wands position, there is nothing that will stop them at that point. So we see that they are going to surprise you in the near future, going to say something, to do something. There's some sort of gift right here, an overall surprise, which is not with their words. This is action, seeing wands right here. So let's see what this is going to be, and then we will see how this connection is bound to evolve in the distant future. Let's start by clarifying the King of Wands. Oh, King of Cups, Four of Wands, and the High Priestess. I mean, it's clear right here that this person is actually crazy about you. There is a lot of love from them, and most of this love has been hidden. We see it, in fact, with the High Priestess, and the reason for it will actually surprise you. What we see right here is definitely someone who's